Our special treat, everybody. Jasper really wanted to come into the office tonight. He really was like outside the door pacing. He really wanted attention. So I said, let's let Jasper Kitty into the office tonight. It's actually cool tonight. So I opened the door. We'll just have it on full fan, I guess. And so Jasper can kind of hang out with us here if he wants to. Here he is. Here. Oh, he's so excited. He hasn't been in here for weeks now. He's so happy. Oh, Mr. Jasper Kitty. Jasper Kitty. So, you want to say hello to everybody? Jasper, come here for me. There he is. There's the Jasper Kitty. He says, what are you doing? Look at him. He's like, how dare you hold me? Jasper Kitty. He wanted to say hello to everyone tonight. He was outside going meow, meow, meow. I was like, okay, Mr. Jasper, I get it. I get it. You can come into the stream. There you go, buddy. Are you gonna stay in here? This is the interesting question. Will Jasper stay in here for the rest of the Animal Crossing stream, or is he gonna take off as soon as he realizes I'm gonna keep playing games for the next hour? I don't know, because you know he tends to flake out a little bit when he's not getting attention paid to him all the time. So here's the thing. He used to be on the streams all the time and be able to come in and have free reign, and ever since the air conditioner got installed in early April, for a full month now, he hasn't been able to do so. Actually, it was more like late March. So he's like, see? He's like, I wanna be on the streams, he says. You guys haven't even seen, he has a new collar, too. He has a new collar that is black and white with a little bow. Because his old collar got all worn out and was all frayed and everything, so we got him a new collar. Okay. Apparently, oh, alright, well, I guess some contributions came out. I was outside the office for like a minute, getting water. And apparently a lot of contributions came in during this time, which I didn't even realize. So, Jasper, I gotta give shout-outs. Is that okay with you? If I give shout-outs? He's stretching and kneading the couch as I say this. So, Angry Video Game Nerd tipped me $56 and says, ass! That's what he used to say, ass! So, just with that one tip from the Angry Video Game just that one tip hits the street for tonight, guys. We've done it. We've done it. So thank you very much, everyone, for your support. I would love to update the leaderboard, but I actually have to get Jasper to not be standing on me for a minute to do that. Let's do that. Let's update the leader. Here he comes. Let's update this leaderboard. Jasper, you know the deal. You remember. It's only been a month since you've been in here. You remember that I update these leaderboards, don't you? Right? All right, so let's see here. It was Angry. Oh God. Video game. He's trying not letting me type. He's rubbing my hand with his nose. His cold kitty nose. Angry Video Game Nerd. $56 in tips. Oh my God. He's crawling over me. I'm trying to. Oh, he stepped on my balls. Oh, he's stepping on my balls. Now he's attacking the keyboard. Look at this. Tips. Toe rubbing my arm. Tips total. He wants so much attention tonight. This is why the door was closed. We're up to 100. Oh, there was another dollar tip that came in. This is from Kevin Dunn. He says, it's disheartening to hear the tragic loss of former WWE superstar Chad Gaspar. I agree with you. We talked about this, of course, at length already this week. But yeah, the guy apparently was a really nice guy. With a father who saved his son's life by telling rescuers in that crazy, what was it, like a current that hit him when he was swimming at the beach. He told the rescuers to save the son first. And apparently he was one of the more well-liked guys in the wrestling industry. So it's very sad to hear that, obviously. Thank you, Kevin Dunn, for a dollar tip. Greedy Bachelor cheer. He says, does Jasper lick breadcrumbs out of your facial backstash? No, because I'm very cleanly. I don't have any breadcrumbs or anything like that in there. But he does lick it. He feels like its texture is like rough. Unlike all my other hair that's soft, the texture of my beard is rough. So he likes to lick it because it makes him feel like a different kind of texture against his tongue. And he tries to lick and groom my beard, which is hilarious when he tries to do that. Okay. Well, I know I need the vest, but I gotta try to this will be challenging, to say the least, to get the vest on with Mr. Jasper here. So first of all, let's put the vest on in the game. Boom. There we go. Very nice. Now, I actually need to somehow get up, even though Jasper's standing on me, to get to the vest and put it on. Alright, get that foot off. Alright, good. Now I can get up and get the vest. Good. You nutty kitty. Alright. I'm wearing the vest now, Jasper. Jasper has never seen me in the vest. This is true. I just realized. He's seriously never seen me in the vest at all. He's never seen me put it on. Because he's never been in here since the vest streak started, right? Oh, crap. Hold on a second. Oh, shit, that's not it. Here we go. Whoop. There we go. Nice. Okay, what did I get? Formal paper? I guess I can't do anything with it outside of my house. Formal paper. I have no idea what that is. Okay. So. Let me get my headphones back on and we can continue here tonight. There we go. Greedy Bachelor did a 100-bit cheer and said, is Jasper afraid when you have guests or friends over? Is he only comfortable with you and Kat? Yes. Like anyone, whether it's a friend of ours, whether it's like, you know, a delivery person or a plumber, like whoever has to come over, he's terrified. Anytime someone keeps licking my foot right now, it tickles. Oh my God, you're tickling me so much, buddy. He runs into the bedroom and hides under the bed. He is terrified of strangers. He doesn't, you know, he wants nothing to do with strangers. He's only feels safe and friendly around Kat and I. Everyone else, he runs for the hills. Bobby Nash, give me $1 to Phil. I can't wait for this virus to end so my friends get back to filming our show. Well, Bobby Nash, I have no idea who you are, but thank you for the $1 tip. And someone just reminded me that I do need to update the vest streak. You guys are correct. I do need to do that. We are at 92. Only 8 to go to hit that 100 vest streak, guys. Thank you very much. All right. Oh my God. Okay. He's going crazy on my lap. Look at this. I don't know how I'm going to play at this point. All right, so. So, I'm going to use him as a rest, an arm rest. Here we go. He's an arm rest for me now. So, what should we do? What I was thinking is we could visit an island or two. Because we already visited all of our villagers. Oh, here's this Sprocket. Evening, Ruh-Roh. How's your night going? Let's check. This weather really gets the muscles glistening, Ruh-Roh. The muscles glistening. He's a robot. Can you believe that a robot thinks he has muscles? Can you believe this, Jasper Kitty? I can't believe it. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Alright. So what do we want to do? I've got enough. I have a Nook ticket right now. Oh, you know what I want to do? Let's go see what these plaques are. And let's also see what this formal paper is. And then let's sell these fruit. So that way I can get that out of my inventory and get that Nook Miles objective done for the night. And then let's maybe visit another island. What do you think about that, Mr. Jasper? Jasper Kitty. Jasper Kitty just laid down next to me. Maybe he's going to relax next to me tonight. Derek, no, there's no way I can believe that we're at 92 straight streams of this vest. This is insanity. It really is. Like, and again, I got to tell you guys, thank you for so much of the overwhelming support. 92 straight freaking streams. You know, if anything, it just shows that despite the fact, all right, despite the fact that there's so many vocal assholes out there who just say nasty stuff about me constantly, there's always been kind of a quiet, not minority, but majority of people who watch my content and like it for what it is. And now that this has happened, this crazy thing out of nowhere, unplanned, they want to step up and support it and see it continue. So thank you for that, everybody. I appreciate that. So, Darkside Chris says, onward now to Goldberg's unbeaten streak. See, again, I don't know. I don't know. How long was Goldberg's streak? I don't know how many matches he won straight. Anyway, we got these plaques. Oh, you know what it is? It's a diploma. Oh, crap. Okay, you know what? Oh, shit. I want to move that. It's a diploma. Let's put that above the desk like that. Yeah, look at that. So that's basically like a high school or college diploma. I have a college diploma, a bachelor's degree. So I don't hang it or anything. You know, it's in my lockbox right now. Let's see. So what about, okay, pockets. a fish plaque. Oh my god, really? That is funny. So I could put these all over the place. Look. What if I wanted to put it on a different wall? You know, let's put the fish plaque here. Right? So that's kind of even. Okay, this is going to be fun. We're going to put the plaques up. The fossil plaque above the door. And we can put another plaque over here. Here we go. The bug plaque. That's pretty cool. Now I got stuff all over the walls. That's actually pretty neat, huh? The Greedy Bachelor Cheers said, you know what, my G? No disrespect, I'm 100% sure you'd survive a nuclear explosion. I'd probably eat the bomb. They'd throw the nuke. I'd say, put me under it. Oh, gobble that shit up. And fart out the fucking fallout right out into the sea. Okay, then. Alright. Well, good stuff. Good stuff, guys. By the way, thank you, James Rolfe, for the top tip of the night. I should say shout out to James Rolfe, who in reality, even though I know that's not really him, James Rolfe was one of the people who inspired me to make YouTube videos 12 years ago. True story. I watched his stuff all the time, and it inspired me. If I said, here's a guy who you know he's not rich, you know he has no production crew, you know he doesn't have funding, he has, but he has talent. And if he can make videos and be successful on a shoestring budget, I sure as hell can make videos too. And the rest is history. There you go. Snoozy Biku cheered and said, in alternate reality, Obama is a fail son who sits at a kid's table during Thanksgiving even though he's 26. He clips manga. Alright, I'm not even going to read the rest of this. Red Spider-Man just did a cheer. Yeah, how you been? I'm prepping my Pokemon Sword team for next DLC. I'm doing good. Had a really fun day earlier today with Daymare. Even though it was very difficult, I survived. And now we're having some fun just hanging out here and relaxing in Animal Crossing. Kevin Dunn tipped me $1.30 and says, Goldberg went 173-0. He ended at the time when Kevin Nash had creative control of WCW. So Kevin Nash basically said we got to end his streak and squashed it. Interesting. Okay, then. I'm sure he lost to an NWO member. I'm sure. Okay. Very nice. Ooh, my neck. All right, we're done here for now. We put up all those plaques. That's nice. Do I want to put anything else away? Oh, I want to sell the oranges. That's the final thing I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to go sell the oranges, and then we're going to head off and use this Nook Miles ticket. Star Rune Shirty said, even if AVGN isn't as good as it used to be, James' rental reviews and shows where he just hangs out and talks about movies is fantastic and worth the watch. Sounds fun. I've never seen any of it. Like I said, I literally stopped watching other people's content when I started making my own. So I was a hardcore fan of AVGN, probably from the years like 2007. Well, I would say probably even earlier, probably around 2006, through like 2006, 2007, 2008, and then in late 2008, I started making my own content, and I still watched AVGN, but I was focused on making my own content and my work, and I was still a fan of AVGN, but then basically like 2010 was the year when I went all out, started making content like crazy, and I stopped watching everything in order to focus on my own stuff. The Greedy Bachelor Shady said, who will you be using tomorrow in Street Fighter? Have you thought about dedicating a segment? Oh, he's trying to open the closet. Have you thought about dedicating a segment of that stream to fucking around in training mode? Would be interesting for a pro player to show off something. I have no idea. It's the viewers who pick who I play in Street Fighter usually, and he really wants to get that door open and he can't. It's usually the players who pick it. They use their Pen A points or channel points they saved up to pick characters for me to play. In Super Turbo, I almost always end up picking every character in the game. In other games, it just depends on what I feel like. So. Are you having some problems getting that door open, buddy? It's not opening, it's jammed. There. I don't know, I couldn't get it open. It wasn't jammed. He's being silly. He's being a silly cat. Alright, Should we... How many Nook Mile tickets do I have? 3,780. Not a lot. Alright, you know what? Let's buy one more Nook Miles ticket. Because we've got about roughly 45 minutes left on the stream. Maybe we'll visit 2 islands. Need Starving Cheery said, did you do that so you wouldn't pollute your creativity? It's an issue I have. I consume so much media over the years. My ideas are all derivatives of other things I feel. The truth of the matter is this. I found that when I... How do I say this? If I watch something too much, or if I... Even if I hang out with a certain group of people too much, I basically kind of start assimilating things from that into myself and mannerisms and things that I do. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I would absorb dialect and inflections in my voice and sayings and mannerisms and things that I would say and do because I was watching something. And it would happen subconsciously. I wouldn't even realize that I was, like, absorbing these things from around me into me and how I acted. And so it was funny because I would find myself saying, like, wait a minute, that's something that my friend used to say. Why do I say that now? I didn't even realize it. So, when I was watching AVGN, all of a sudden, I'd be playing games, get angry, and yell an expletive like the AVGN would do. And if you watch my old stuff, a lot of the time I would do shit like that. But I did feel that, like, if I kept watching AVGN and Nostalgia Critic and other content creators like that at the time, because they weren't called content creators back then, that I would absorb too much of them, and I wanted to be something original, and I wanted to be true to myself, not what I absorbed from other people. So that's kind of why I creatively said I need to turn all that content off and just let me be creative for myself. And that's why I stopped watching that stuff. Jono the Rabbit cheers. What did you think of Doom Eternal? I saw it on your dashboard earlier today. I wasn't into it as much as the previous one. I'm the same. I thought it was a good game. The graphics were outstanding. The gameplay was fun. I didn't like the story. And I felt the gameplay was too much built into doing a circle of stuff. You have to do the glory kill. You have to do the flamethrower. And what was the other one? There's 3 things you had to do always in a loop in order to always be building your armor meter, your health meter, your rage, or whatever it was. And it just got so repetitive and so much of just a grind, especially near the end of the game where you're doing these insane-o gauntlets of enemies. It's just, it got tiring for me. I like it. If you have a game and there's like 3 parts of the game that are so adrenaline-fueled, great. If you have a game that 97% of the game is adrenaline-fueled, your adrenaline burns out. You get tired of it. And that's kind of what happened to me in that game. It just felt like too much of over-the-top craziness. And by the time that I was near the end, I just wanted it to end, I didn't feel that way ever in Doom 2016 at all. I never felt that way. So I think it was too much at once, and it kind of burned me out. Why can't we be friends, Cheers? If you like AVGN so much, why did you mock him in Nostalgia Critic in the original Project 7 promo vids? Because it was a joke. The joke was that I thought that they were really good, and they were kind of above mocking, but then I would have Deathface make fun of them, so that it seems like Deathface was a ginormous jerk for making fun of them. You see what I mean? That was kind of the running joke, is Deathface is the antithesis of what you would expect from an intelligent, informed gamer. That's why I made jokes about them. It was Deathface making those jokes. Crabcock cheered and said, what game is more chill, this or Minecraft? This. Eric took me $1, so would I consider playing a Paper Mario game for the channel? Yeah, I'm going to be playing the new Paper Mario game that I believe is coming out in July. I'm playing it, for sure. Absolutely 100%, I want to play it. Snoozabiku cheered and said, what do you consider a fighting game? Do you think Smash Brothers is considered a fighting game, or do you believe it was a forced fighting game? Smash Brothers can be a competitive fighting style game only in certain qualifying criteria. The game itself, at its core, is not designed to be a high-end competitive game, but with these criteria in place, the game can be considered a high-end competitive game. When it first was introduced as a competitive game, a lot of people did not accept it. I was one of them. I was a hardcore guy in this old-school mindset of it must be one-on-one combat. It must be, have these fundamentals and things that aren't really present in Smash to be a competitive fighting game. I've definitely changed my opinion over the years to be way more accepting of other games into the fighting game scene, and I do think that it is absolutely a competitive fighting game. However, again, only with certain qualifying criteria. So there you go. See you later, Quincy the Duck. Will I ever make my own level of Mario Maker 2? No, I have zero interest in doing so. Do I know why Kindle books are expensive than buying the actual physical copy of the book itself? No, I have no idea. What's up, Stray Cat Show Me? It's good to see you tonight. You did 100-bit cheers. So would you ever play the issue remaster of Final Fantasy VIII? Yes, I would. Big Papa Phil's here did to me $3. He says, where does Nintendo rank among your list of favorite game developers? Honestly, pretty high up there. Nintendo, all their first-party stuff is, I mean, can you really say you could think even of a single era in Nintendo's history where their first-party games weren't good? They're always gold. Every Mario game, every Zelda game, every Metroid game, Donkey Kong, Mario Kart, the staple stuff that they put out is top effing notch, you know? You can't hate on that. Sure, you can hate on the fact that their consoles seem to be way underpowered, always have a gimmick behind them, but you can't hate on the first-party quality of Nintendo. They always put out a great game. The Greedy Bachelor cheers opinion on King of Fighters. I love the series, especially the ones from the 90s, like all the way up to King of Fighters 98. I played every one like at a competitive level, never in a tournament, but I would play them competitively in arcades. After that, they stopped carrying them in my local arcades, and I never played another one in an arcade again. I played a few of them on console, and then after that, I just kind of fell out and never played them again. But I loved the series. I felt that they were pretty damn good games. All right, here we go. Let's get a Nook ticket. Crabcock gifted a sub to Quincy the Duck. Congratulations, Quincy, on getting that gifted sub, and thank you, Crabcock, for the support. Master Shake tipped me $1 and says, Tuesday, Dark Side of the Ring featured the death of Owen Hart. Never before heard stories of the moments before and after he fell. His wife still holds Vince responsible. I mean, wouldn't you? Yeah. Alright, we're done for now. Alright, let's go. Let's go. By the way, I'm getting sweaty, no lie, because the reason that really I need the air conditioner at this point is because when I put on the vest, I get hot. And now I'm getting hot because the air conditioner is not on, it's just on fans. So I'm starting to get hot in here. I'm like, ugh. I got like another 30-35 minutes left on this stream, and I'm starting to sweat. Alright, let's go to our first island of the night, shall we? Fred Flintstone just cheers. I've been replaying GTA 4. All I can say is the shit holds up after all these years. You prefer 5 or 4? I think 4 is the best one. 4 for me, as I've told you guys, is always going to hold a special place for me. Because that's the first one that I played. No lie. I played it before 3, before Vice City, before San Andreas. That was the first one for me. And I loved it. Because it was like a representation in New York. I've been in New York so many times in my life, being that I lived in Connecticut. And going, reimagining New York as a virtual world where you can do all this gameplay stuff was amazing to me. Going to like Ellis Island and shit, oh my god, it was so cool. So for me, that's always going to hold a special place. Even though there may be other GTAs that are bigger and better and badder, that one will always be the best one to me in my head, Straight Cash Romy says, Derek says he's watching AEW Double or Nothing this weekend with my friends. One of the matches of Cody with Arn Anderson against Lance Archer with Jake the Snake Roberts. And Mike Tyson is giving the TNT Championship to the winner. Alrighty then. I'm not going to see that. I haven't seen a single piece of AEW in over a year that they've existed. None. 0. Alright. Let's use that Nook Miles ticket. I don't know where Jasper went. He was behind me here. I think maybe either behind the couch or he went back in the closet. He took off here. Alright. Alrighty. Ugh. Let's head off and check out an island. As I sit here and sweat. Red Spider-Man, it's no problem. He says, sorry I missed most of your stream. You have a good night and take care. You as well, sir. Have a good night. No, Jasper's not stuck in the door. The door's wide open. He's not stuck in it. Alright. Alright, so right off the bat, we're going to get an item because these are not all fruit trees, so that's a good thing. Right, Jasper? That's a good thing. I'm going to get a new item. We're going to get a new item on this island. That's nice. Let's see what we can get. Before we even do anything, I'm grabbing the net right away, just in case some hornets start flying out of here or whatever. Wasps. Hopefully this is a good island. I hope so. Air mole cricket. Alright, so I need to hit rocks like 10 times or something like that. What am I doing? Lean down. He laid down. He laid down behind the webcam on the floor. He's staring at me. He just looks all casual. He's like relaxing. You're a nutty kitty. You know that, buddy? Alright, ready, guys? We gotta try to hit this thing a ton. Alright, here we go. I think the tree's gonna help, too. We did it already. We're gonna get the 5 times rewards, baby. Very nice. Boom. Catch a moth. Okay. Sell fruit. I forgot to sell my fruit. We'll do that when we get back. Alright, catch 5 fish and try to catch catfish. Got it. Why can't we be friends? She said, do you still back up your vids like you did back in the condo? Do you make too many vids to do that anymore? The real reason that I backed up my stuff back then was because, number 1, I didn't understand the ramifications of copyright. And number 2, I was deathly afraid that YouTube was going to, at some point, just shut down and I was going to lose all my content. At this point, I don't really have fear of that anymore. I think that it's going to kind of be around for as long as people want to watch the videos. So I'm not so worried about it anymore. And now that I understand the ramifications of copyright video and how it works, I realized I don't need to back up physical copies of this stuff anymore. So in reality, if there's like a project or something important that I feel I need to back up, I'll do it. But I usually archive videos, I would say anywhere from maybe 2 to 4 months. And then after that, I do like a purging of my system and I wipe them all out. So I don't really permanently archive anything anymore. No. Okay. Okay. What just happened? I picked something up, I don't even know what it was. Toro killed at 100-bit cheers. I haven't played a new release this year. What's the best game released so far in your opinion? This year? There hasn't been a lot this year. I'll be honest, like, there hasn't been a game that I've been in love with this year. Like, every game I would like Final Fantasy VII Remake. I kind of liked it, but there's things I didn't like about it, so it's good, but it's not great. Doom Eternal, kind of same thing. You know, like, I can't... Was it really the game this year that 100% blew me away so far? I don't think so. You know? Then again, we've had very limited game releases this year because of the pandemic, so it's kind of hard to really even, you know, honestly say, yeah, there's been a million games and they weren't very good, you know? Here's our item for the island. Shady Shakedown. There you go. Get 10 items out of trees. 1,000 Nook miles for that. Holy crap. What item did I get? Yucca? A yucca plant? Maybe a yucca plant for the house? Like a potted plant? Maybe. I'll have to check that out. Greedy Bachelor Cheaty said, in fighting games, is it best to learn as many characters as possible or stick to one character and only that character? If you're going to play competitively, there's basically a level to which you need to know every character in a fighting game because you need to know everything a character is capable of so you can counter it. But actually learning them at a high tournament level is another thing entirely. There's some characters that can take years for you to play them in a competitive setting to actually learn every matchup and everything. So in general, I would say you can't just pigeonhole yourself into only knowing one character because then you're not going to know matchups or you're not going to know enough about the game to succeed. At the same time, you know, it's going to be really hard for you to try to learn every single character in a game. You know what I mean? Like, it's incredibly difficult. At least at a high level, it's very hard to do that in fighting games. So, I would say most people, at least Americans that I knew, who ever got good at competitive fighting games, usually only learned a small handful of characters. Like, for example, Justin Wong was the master of taking the high-tier characters in a fighting game and learning them within a matter of months the fighting game came out and then being able to go to tournaments and dominate everybody. And if you watch, you know, the video of him versus Daigo, the classic Evo moment, he's Chun-Li, the most overpowered and easy-to-play character in Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, versus Daigo, who's playing Ken, still top 3, but way more difficult to play and learn than Chun-Li. That's kind of the attitude that Justin Wong had. Learn the easier character, dominate, while other characters may learn more or players may learn more nuanced characters and try to win with them. But I would say you can't do either. You're never going to learn every single character at a super high competitive level in a fighting game. But at the same time, only focusing on one probably isn't a good idea. You need to at least have that basic variety knowledge to be able to succeed. So you know the matchups, you know the capabilities. There you go. Nuka Kolia. Cheering to say congrats on hitting your goal. Wondering if you haven't been to Tarantula Island. Keep up the streams. I have not gotten there yet. I've been trying ever since the game came out 2 months ago, right? I visited a wide variety of islands, but I've never made it to this supposed Tarantula Island. And I'll keep trying. I'd love to find it, but I have not been to it yet. Okay. Oh, I just burped. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Jasper has left the building. He just left the office. So I'm going to close the door. And I'm going to turn the air conditioner back on. So I don't sweat to death here in the office wearing the vest. But I hope you enjoyed Jasper being in the office. I know you guys have been asking for him for weeks. This is how he is. He comes in, he'll play, he'll be a part of the stream, and then he gets completely disinterested and leaves. So there you go. Snoozy Biku cheered 255 bits and said, one day you wake up a manic Japanese game developer backed by a multi-billion-dollar corporation with the funnel funds to create your dream game. So what type of game would you make? Would you adopt elements from various genres or would you create a brand new genre? Yes. Thank you for the 255-bit cheer. No, in reality, I'm not going to answer that question. It's way too complicated. That's the kind of question you want to ask me a super involved question like that, and you know that thing deserves a very complex and well thought out answer. You should ask that for my Q&A show, Ask the King, that I do every other month. I just did one at the end of April, and I'll probably be doing another one at the end of June. And you can post up on my forums right now at thekingofhate.com and post up questions for that, because there's no way I can answer that question on tonight's stream. Hell no. But thank you for the top cheer of the night. Okay. Oh, Atlas Moth. Hello. Got it. Very nice. It's only the second one I've ever caught. The Atlas Moth. It's pretty awesome. It just sucks it doesn't sell for too much. You would think a ginormous moth like that that's rare would sell for a lot, and it really doesn't. Okay. Oh, shit. I wasn't paying any attention. PWW says you can create a tarantula island. You chop down all the trees and pick up all the items and flowers. Catch all the bugs, and a tarantula or scorpion will appear only at night. Yeah, but it doesn't only show up once. It's like you're guaranteed to get one, but... Nah, I don't really like that. There seems to be a decent amount of fish on this island. Pretty decent amount of fish. Maybe I could catch a new fish tonight. That would be nice. Not the stupid loach again. That thing sucks. There's one of the man-faced stink bugs. Nah, I'm too far away. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to attract those fish. I need to do it from the other side, I think. Actually, this guy just swam all the way over here. Maybe I can get him now. Nice, right in front of him. Ha! Oh, come on! A boot? A boot. That's baloney. It's a bunch of baloney. A rock? A boot and then a rock. And then a top. What? Have you ever seen that before? A boot, a rock, and a tire. 3 non-fish. I didn't even know that was possible. I thought the statistics were like, you know, that you have to at least catch a fish once out of every like 2 or 3 times. That was absolutely ridiculous right there. Why can't we be friends, Jason? Now that you've been making your videos 1 hour long for a while, how has it affected things? Do you prefer it? Well, I'll be honest. Here's the ins and outs of it. It's much easier to record because it's an hour video. I don't have to be looking for every 15, 20 minutes. Click, click, click. I can be more relaxed and just kind of talk with you guys and not worry so much about the length of the video. An hour, it's not too hard to figure out when it's going to be an hour long. But my revenue on YouTube has tanked since I did that. Like, no lie. You know, I went from putting out 3 to 4 videos per hour of footage to 1, right? So you're talking, I was putting out in a major stream 12 or more gameplay videos, and now I put out 2 to 3. My ad revenue went down by that much percentage, like 12 to 3. That's as much money as I lost doing it. And everyone was like, oh, Phil, no, you don't understand. You know, when you put an hour-long video on YouTube, they'll just put more ads on your video. It'll end up equal. Completely wrong. It was a huge, ginormous tanking of ad revenue ever since I adopted the longer videos. It's just truthful, you know? But thank God, I went and became a live streamer. If it wasn't for this, I wouldn't be here anymore, you know? So the live streaming thing saved my butt. But, you know, people want, oh, Phil, longer videos, longer videos, longer videos. And for years I said, well, if I do longer videos, I'm going to go out of business. Longer videos, longer videos, longer videos, longer videos. But if I do that, I'm going to lose a ton of money. I'll be out of business. Longer videos, longer videos, longer videos, longer videos. Okay, here's longer videos. Oh, look, my revenue tanked. Just like I fucking knew would. Okay. No, disabling comments on YouTube didn't affect anything negatively at all. When I disabled my comments on YouTube, my views remained the same. Remember, I did that in late 2017, and I didn't actually make longer videos until this like late summer of 2018, almost a full year later. My views were good. My views didn't go down when I disabled comments. The truth of the matter is, the people who were, you know, destroying the comments with toxic shit weren't sitting there and watching the videos at length and giving me any kind of viewership. They were just shitheads who were ruining the experience for everyone who wanted to watch the videos. It was actually making the videos longer that tanked my revenue on YouTube. Samson tipped me $1.30. Says, actually, Tarantula season's over. It's Scorpion season now, so it would be Scorpion Island now from May till October. How interesting. Yeah, I've caught a few, not caught a few. I've seen a scorpion. Kaz also seen a scorpion. I don't know if she caught one, though. Okay. La 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 la. See, now here you go. The real Anonymous, which is not really the real Anonymous, we have Anonymous that's in mod, says, start making short videos again. See? And here's the problem. You can't. Once you go to one format that's longer, you can't then go back to the old format. If I did that, the viewership, first of all, let's be honest here, my viewership on YouTube has gone way down. Why? Because I focus on live streams now. So most people who can be on the live streams try to be on the live streams and contribute via the live streams to keep me going. But the YouTube viewership is way down. Okay? Because I changed and became a live streamer. I adapted to the times. But even the viewership I get now for 2 years have seen hour-long videos. If I all of a sudden go back to 15, 20-minute videos and that my uploads increase by 3-4 fold a day, that's going to be, it's not going to work. I'm telling you, it's going to piss people off, it's going to turn people off, and it's going to stop, even the few people who watch my videos now are probably just going to go away. And I can't do that, obviously, you know. I put out the videos for a reason. You know, is it fan service for a lot of people? Yes, it is. But I'm not going to now hassle people now again after I changed. I told people 2 years ago this was going to happen. No, 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 Phil. Don't listen to us. We know what we're talking about. You'll get just as many ads. You'll make just as much ad revenue. Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. Completely false. Completely incorrect. Alright. Freshwater goby. Then don't complain. Who's complaining? I just told, well, then don't complain. I was asked a question. I answered the question honestly. They said, do you like the longer or shorter videos? I said, I like recording the longer videos. It's easy to do, but it made me make way less money. Where's the complaint there? It's a factual statement. Just because something is negative in the factual statement I made doesn't mean it's a complaint. That's your very weird, skewed view of reality there, right there. No one's complaining. I told you guys, I absolutely love being an interactive live streamer. I feel like I've had a reinvigoration of myself and my content since I became a full-time interactive live streamer. I love this way more than making the offline YouTube videos the way I used to. Why would I complain that I'm doing something more fun now than what I used to do? I got another fucking stone. Jeez. Guess we'll go up here. Alright. Alrighty. Alright, so I'm going to be around for about another 10 to 15 minutes, everybody. So, see if we can wrap up this island. I'll be honest, there's been nothing good on this island. Like, I haven't caught a single good fish. It's been pretty much a dud. I guess what I'll do... Here's a bug, by the way. A couple bugs. I'll probably do this stone here. And I think there's one more stone I didn't do. Do I think YouTube singled me out? No. What YouTube did, YouTube doesn't single anyone out. What YouTube does always is these really generalized, huge, sweeping changes. And they don't really ever justify why they need to do them. They just do them for the sake of changing shit because some fucking idiot at the company, usually their management, thinks that a change is needed. And for me, the biggest thing that fucked me over on YouTube was when they completely changed the way that the algorithms work. They made it back in, I think, I want to say it was around 2014, 2015. They flipped the switch, and two things changed. The first thing that changed on YouTube was all old videos that had, like, millions of views or whatever, that virally would get videos every month because they were known as the top videos from the past, were completely removed from search rankings. I know because, obviously, my videos from 2010, 2009 didn't change overnight, but all of a sudden, videos that I used to get 20, 30, 40,000 views a month on, videos that had 4, 5, 6 million views on them, got zero. Zero. Just think about that. Overnight, they go from getting tens of thousands of views a month to 0 views a month. Obviously, YouTube did something there to change the search algorithms and made those videos completely impossible to find in YouTube search. So whenever someone looked for a Spider-Man video game on YouTube, for the longest time, type in Spider-Man video game, my playthrough of Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions would be in the top 5 videos, and you'd see a video with millions of views and you'd go check it out. And people loved those old school videos. All of a sudden, Spider-Man video game, I'm gone from the internet like I never existed. Why did they do that? Who knows? They never explained it. They never justified it. They just did that change behind the scenes, and longtime content creators like myself got completely fucked over. Now, the other thing that they did behind the scenes, again, without really explaining why they did it or how it would benefit anything, they changed the ranking algorithms on YouTube, alright, to make it so that if you had longer videos, it would be considered longer engagement when someone watched that video uninterrupted, and it would rank your video higher simply because your video was longer. Alright, now that doesn't make any logical sense. In logic sense, you would just say, alright, well, if I have a 30-minute video, an hour-long video, or a 1-minute video, it doesn't matter how long someone watches the video, it should be the percentage of the video that was watched that should rank it. So if it's a 1-minute video and someone watches 55 seconds of it, that's a pretty large percentage. That should rank you high, right? No! YouTube said longer videos are better. Literally, they're dunces and said longer videos are better. So overnight, everyone like me who was making 15, 10-minute gameplay videos, all of our YouTube channels went, woo, in the search rankings. So I'd be putting out a playthrough that normally on launch day would be getting this search engine priority, and people would be watching it because I was a long-time content creator, and all of a sudden overnight, my videos weren't ranked as high. Instead of being on page 1 like I always was, I was on page 5. Why? I'm putting out the same content. I didn't change anything. Why am I being penalized? Because overnight YouTube decided to change this ranking or this data. It made no sense. And they claim, well, we want to be more like television shows. And television shows are gauged on like a half-hour basis. How much of the half hour the person actually, like something about Nielsen ratings and shit like that, that's based on half-hour chunks or something. It made no sense. YouTube isn't traditional television. They were using an outdated criteria of old school traditional TV to judge the quality of the videos on their platform. They were completely out of touch with their own people watching their content. That's how bad the management and the people in charge of YouTube have been over the years, changing things, okay? So, oh man, well, I guess we're done. Oh, wow. The second my fishing rod broke, I ran out of space. I guess we'll go back and sell all our stuff and call it a night. But anyway, yeah, those were the two major changes they made. They removed all my old school stuff from the search rankings, inexplicably for no reason. No one could find it in YouTube search. And then they changed it so that only longer videos would be showing up in YouTube search and be ranked like on the top pages. Why? I have no fucking clue. But that's what they did. So, all that screwed me over. And then, of course, let's not even get into how in 2015, we had the multiple false copyright strikes against DSPGaming. We had the issue that I had to delete all those videos with fan art in them because I was getting so many copyright strikes that my channel almost got deleted from YouTube. It was a nightmare. That really was like the last straw, the final blow, the stake in the heart of DSPGaming being a way for me to make a living in long term because there was no way to bring the channel back after that. The channel, I was hoping that like give it a year and the channel will get back to where it was. It never did. I never ended up getting those late year big boosts in views like I used to when I would put new games always come out in the fall. I would get a giant spike in views on YouTube during the fall as people checked out my channel to watch the new releases. Completely disappeared in 2015 and never came back. So that was the end of it for me. If I can't get any kind of favorable treatment on YouTube when it comes to the search engine, when it comes to new game releases, if I always just get swept under the rug to page 45 of people who are playing new games, I can't make a living on YouTube anymore. And that's what happened. It just fell apart like that. Okay, let's get out of here. Corey M. Completely false. He says you could have saved it. People wanted edited content. You failed to adapt multiple times throughout the years. It even took you forever to come to Twitch. I did do edited content. Don't you remember the entire year of 2016? Do you not remember that? Where I basically split up my content. DSPGaming was the raw, unedited gameplay. KO Gaming was the edited content. And the King of Hate Vlogs was vlogging. Did that year not happen? It did, right? And if you remember, the edited style video content that I put out on KO Gaming never took off except for the negative reviews. Everything else I did on that channel, maybe 10,000 views, maybe sometimes 20. But whenever I did a negative review, oh my God, it blew up. And I got the video about, you know, Homefront, what was it? Homefront the Revolution, whatever it was called. That one gets millions of views, right? But everything else I do on the channel, no one cares about. It was never about edited content. That was never the problem at all. It was this negative stigma that followed me around with my haters who literally ruined shit for me all over the place. That's why. People at one point were dying and craving to see me play a new game. And then it became, well, let's just watch This Is How You Don't Play. Fuck Phil. And that was the end of it. If I can't even get views on my YouTube channel to watch my own content, right, then obviously I'm not going to be successful. Andrew1022 did a $4.20 tip and says, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. For some reason I'm banned. I have no idea, Andrew. What you need to do, you can either contact one of the moderators and ask them why you're banned and they'll look into it, or you can email me at darksidefil@hotmail.com, give me your information, I'll look into it myself, you know, at some point off stream, okay? Thank you for the tip. I'm sorry to hear you got banned, but, you know, I'd like to get to the bottom of it. See you later, Derek. You have a good evening. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Alright, let's sell stuff. Here we go. We got a lot to sell. Not gonna amount to much though. This is all common stuff. Sold the fruit. I'll sell those extra stones. I'll sell this clay. You know, I'll sell the extra sticks, too. Okay. I'm probably not going to make that much. I don't think so. Yeah, I knew it. Not a lot. Okay. Darkside Chris says this was a good stream. Thank you, Darkside Chris, for the compliment. So, let's get our reward. Nook Miles, because we sold 2 things, right? We sold fruit, and we just sold in general. So we get those Nook Mile rewards. Very nice. Sadly, I did not catch catfish, but I did everything else. Alright, so last thing I want to do tonight, I want to see what this yucca plant is. We'll go back to my home. See you guys later. We'll go back to my home, and we'll check out this yucca plant and see exactly what the hell it's supposed to be. And then, that'll be that. I have to remember next time to make a fishing pole. So let's see if maybe I can put the yucca plant right here. That's baloney. Hold on. Nice. Because I just realized I don't even have, like, I had this fern in the corner, but now I have a yucca plant there, and that looks nice, actually. It's got a plant on each side of the dresser there. That's pretty cool. And I like how I redesigned the wall, so every wall now has stuff on it. Including a diploma, which I could say is my college bachelor's degree, right? Now I need another one, and that one could be my YouTube play button over here. That I might as well just fucking throw in the trash. Okay. So, pretty nice. Greedy Bachelor Chase said, do you think you overreacted to this is how you don't play? Dude, I'm not going to go into detail about it. I said over the years, of course I did. At first, I told you back then, I was this really obstinate, pig-headed, stubborn asshole who thought, because I was popular on YouTube, how dare anyone criticize me and tell me I'm doing something wrong, because obviously I'm doing something right or I wouldn't be able to make a living doing it. Total bad attitude to have. Because when things change and evolve, you want to be part of those trends, and I wasn't because I wasn't listening to anyone. And instead, when people would do things like this is how you don't play and create these criticisms, I would completely just blow up at them instead of being more fair and rational about them. Now, sadly, what ended up happening was those went viral. And when they went viral, people said, well, that's not enough. Let's go further. Let's make fun of Phil's family. Let's make fun of his friends. Let's destroy his personal relationships. Let's ruin his business relationships. Let's just fuck him up the ass constantly. And that's how bad it got. And that's not acceptable. But this is how you don't play on face value. You had nothing wrong with it. And it was fine. And I should have definitely reacted better to it. You know, that was, what, 8 years ago? Yeah, I've definitely changed since then. So, okay, guys. That is going to be it for this session of Animal Crossing. Next time around, I'm going to be playing not on Saturday night like I've been doing the past couple weeks, but it'll be Sunday night. I'm curious to see if on Sunday night there'll be anything different. And what we'll do is we'll do that stamp day thing again in the museum, see if it's any different. And go from there. I got another Nook Miles ticket ready to go. Alright. Thank you guys for a supportive and awesome and fun stream. It was very chill. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me as always. Until next time, have a good night. See you later. Ooh. Very nice.